Hey, so today we will be streaming Bug Delver, the definitely biggest of Delver decks. It's much fairer than uh, the rest of them in many respects because you're just playing Goyfs. You aren't as heavy in the mana deprival plan. You have a much more mid-rangey style. It's not as tempo-y. But on the other hand, you beat the snot out of most Delver decks because you have Goyf and you have Gurmag and Tombstalker and Planeswalkers. Oh my. And on the board, you have a lot of very good just effects. Before we get into it, you can find us. You can find me at Almost Omniscient. You can check out old videos on YouTube or on Twitch replays. You can donate to us if you're feeling so generously inclined. Follow us, not unfollow, just follow. And at TCG Player, you can check out our sponsor, Mom's Basement Games, for all your magic related needs. You may have. It might be worthwhile. I don't know how much you feel like spending on magic, but you should spend a lot. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Okay, with that being said, let's just get into it. I've played this deck before on stream, and it's what I actually play in Legacy. Last time I played, it was with we can do a quick run down. So Bug Delver, as you can see, is actually on a lot of mana sources. Instead of the normal 6, potentially 7 colored sources in Delver decks, Bug Delver is on 8. It is a much more robust mana base. It makes it much more resilient to wastelands as well as mana deprival effects and taxes. You are still on wastelands. I trimmed one because I wanted that. I wanted the second Bayou in the deck. You also have Hymn to Turok, which is very, very good against combo. And you have pretty much a standard Delver package. Abrupt Decay is good in a ton of different matchups, and this also makes it much better against Miracles. Out of the board, you get a ton of Planeswalker value. You get 4 Planeswalkers, which is very good when most of the time people play against Delver and they're like, I'll bring in a bunch of spot removal. Spot removal, not necessarily effective here. Notable pieces of tech. Tormod's Crypt. The reason I'm on this is because it dodges Chancellor effects. So when you go to cast it, you can just pay the 1 and you're fine. As opposed to Nihil Spellbomb, where you normally can't pay for the tax. Far and away, it is a bounce spell against Reanimator. It is a sack it is a sack spell when you're playing against Stoneblade. And you can also, that bounce is really good against Reanimator. Another important thing is that because it's blue, it pitches to Force Will, which makes a really big difference when we are playing a list that generally runs fewer blue cards than most other Delver decks. So, I guess the last thing that's important to cover is Preordain versus Ponder. So, because Bug Delver is very mana greedy, we oftentimes fetch very aggressively, which means that Ponder loses value pretty fast. It's really good when we're looking for one specific card, but when we're just trying to keep moving, Preordain does a much better job. Instead of having to shuffle or just eat having these cards we don't want to see, Preordain gives us much better options. Now, it doesn't let us set up our Delvers as well, but also our Delvers are less important in this deck than, say, in Grixis or in Blue-Red. So with that, we'll start looking for a match, and hopefully we'll find one fast. Yeah, the sudden rescheduling is awkward, but I wasn't exactly, due to a prior commitment that I completely forgot about, I had to reschedule to earlier today, which is alright. Now, I'm excited about Modern Horizons. I don't know about the rest of you. Partially because of Modern, partially because of Legacy, mostly because we got Oofs. I know that's not how it's pronounced, but I don't know how it's actually supposed to be pronounced in 2. It's much funnier that way. And it lets me make a really bad pun. This card. This card is so good. This card is absolutely absurd. It is non-symmetrical, which makes it better than Engineered Plague. Yeah, it's just great. Wonder why that's not giving me any sort of audio on that. I don't necessarily want to keep this hand. Let's see. Malta 6. Well, let's see. We have 4 stays. I'm going to keep this one. Very confused as to why there's no sound on this. So we want to run out a Delver just because it's more important that we have something to apply pressure with. Oh, that's why. I just had my volume on my headphones set really, really low. So we have a force. We can wasteland them if need be. I'm hoping that we're able to do something a bit more... Did we get there? Okay, well, that stinks. Yes. It is distinctly possible we will win this one just based on, like, keeping them off of mana. Alright, we're gonna run out another Delver here. I think we can afford to go with Underground Sea. So I'm going to run out the Verdant Catacombs because I want to be able to flip the Delver, and if I can't, I want to be able to... Or if there's a card I don't want to see, off the Delver. Mm. That stinks. Well, we are at least going to get them off of that red source. The beauty of... Damn. Alright. So in this matchup, we want... So what we want here are effects that are disruptive enough to be relevant, and that is mostly things like Edict. We want the Golgari charm because it lets us blow up Blood Moon, it lets us get rid of Sneak Attack. We don't need all of the Abrupt Decays. I normally want... Actually, we want... Where is Gurmag? Oh, Gurmag's already here. There's an argument for bringing in Surgical Extraction, but because they are on a... They have both Show and Tell and Sneak Attack, it's a lot worse than elsewhere. I suppose technically Jace is fine. Really don't want to cut any true names. We will cut an Abrupt Decay. No, wait. Nope. Damn it. Yes, I would like to play first. Next turn, we get to run out of Goyf. Not the start we want in this matchup. Like, this is a matchup where cutting the number of Hypnotrox in the list has really been detrimental. I'm trying to think. If I had ended up playing the Wasteland instead of just having... Let's see. Had I played the Wasteland... We might be able to punish him by getting rid of that Lotus Petal if things go really, really well. We're just going to fetch an Underground Sea. Hopefully no really big plays the next turn because we don't have crap. I'm not sure what's taking him so long because it's... There we go. Okay. Kill me? Hmm. We need a brainstorm. Cunning Wish, grabbing... Not sure what they're going to grab with Cunning Wish, because this might be Trinity Tell. I'll pull up, actually, what is likely what they are playing. This is likely what they're on. So, intuition? Okay, force. So if they have show, that's fine. If they have a sneak, we more or less lose. So he can force one copy, then pay the other. And then get me with whatever. Oh. That was incorrect. But I'll bite. Wait, so that one... Wait, both of those are in that? Ah, I screwed that up. I mean, so did he. If it's just an Emrakul, that's fine. And this is perfectly salvageable. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, whatever, I'm at 3. Like, this may come back to bite them in the ass. So the interesting bit about this is that sneak attack we can still counter. So here we are pretty much all in on the screw them out of being able to use either of those lands or fetch. So if we can get another attack in, I think we just win, actually. Because suddenly they have one land. Or well, they have two lands. Do we want to ponder here? No, we don't, because we don't really have enough life to do so. Okay. Come on. Sure. So, I don't think they're really... Yeah, so normally people concede after getting hit with Emrakul, but that's not the one you want to concede after getting hit by. It's Grizzlebrand, because Grizzlebrand is the one that will kill you. Because Grizzlebrand is the one that gets them all the cards. Emrakul is just kind of there. It's not gonna just ruin your day or anything. Emrakul is the one that people lose to because they fetch too aggressively. Good news is, we aren't on a deck that fetches super aggressively. Instead, we're on one that can pretty readily handle just playing with normal lands. I almost want to be on that last wasteland just to see how it goes with the dazes, but I don't know what the cut would be, and I don't want to go down from 8 fetchables. I mean, there we go. We're fine. Blue source. Done. We needed a much more disruptive hand. This one was what we got. I was hoping they would play a Volk. The first hand, well, probably better. This is the problem, not having the London Mull in effect, is your options just are much worse. And I will We'll see if he's on the days package, because some sneak lists lately have been on dazes, just because they need to go faster to avoid getting clipped by Narset. Yeah, we need another blue source really bad. Cute. Yeah, hands with more Boseijus, or hands with more Wastelands are good against decks that are siding multiple Boseijus, which, or at least one Boseiju. Let's see, how many is what is presumably something similar to... Did I close that list? Yeah, 2 Boseiju. And I'm really scared of that card. With good reason. Trick bind me, nerd. Counter this. Threats. Bottom, put that on top. Play that. And we'll just pass. Because I would rather not give them a turn where I'm doing nothing. Next turn, I can afford to play out a Delver. We have 3 pieces of interaction live for this one turn. Ooh, we're going to have a Wasteland live as well. Okay. I'm about this. Hmm. So run out a Delver, Wasteland them off of red, and then hope they don't have another play. I hate that because there's no London Mull. A lot of decision trees have been reduced to go back to hoping you have the answer for sneak. So you don't have anything. Okay. That's a pretty good one. Okay. Yes, Flusterstorm me. That's cool. So by getting rid of that, it cuts them off of red, which means sneak is not an issue. No, I can't pay for that. That's cool. Let's see. What happens from here? Because a bunch of cards would put us firmly in an advantageous spot. I think the first of which would probably be Liliana of the Veil. Or Jace. I'd settle for Goyf. Goyf would be thick. Goyf would have land, artifact, instant, sorcery. No creatures. No creatures in the art. I'll settle for a fish. Let's get rid of our lands. We can get rid of... We'll leave the Hymn to Turok in yard. Make them think. Yield through this turn. Well, you sure as hell get a show and tell. I'm not going to... Okay, so come on, top decks. A little bit late. Really close. Here is where I hate playing against show and tell, because they just have a... You just jam your combo until you win. Yeah, we're going to concede that one. Okay. Well, let's see. We'll do another one. Really wish we had seen this. Or instead of the Gurmag, had I brought in library. I mean, I could see having library against show and tell. But we needed a Far and Away, or we needed a Liliana of the Veil, and those are the real outs we had there. Which isn't great, because you normally want a little bit more. If I had waited a turn on that Hymn to Turok, maybe. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, we're still going to ponder because we want another threat. Miracles or Stoneblade? Okay. Well, either of these are fine because we're going to Lily. We'll start with Veil. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, this card turns out to be pretty hard for blue-white decks to deal with. Weird. Next turn, we run out Last Hope and... Sure, bud. Well... I hate having to do that. But such is life. I think this hand turned out pretty well. They're going to put that away faster than I was able to actually open that window. So let's see. One, two, three, four, five. Boom. This is why the Stoneblade matchup is actually pretty good for this deck, because we're just on big rock. Sure. When they're taking those kind of negs to not lose, that is... Do you have the true name? Hmm. Come on. No plays. Ah, every time. Well, they don't have cards in hand anymore. That's the good news. Damn, they drew well. They had all but one of their plowshares. that was pretty good top decks. Well, alright, so Daze has come out. Delve threats, worse than Planeswalkers, strangely enough. We don't really care about having Flusterstorms available in this matchup. They're not a whole ton. Fatal Push is kind of mediocre. And what was I cut last time? I think I cut a... Was it an Abrupt Decay? Or was that a Ponder? I think it ended up being an Abrupt Decay. But that doesn't sound quite as good in hindsight. We'll just try it like this. We want the Tombstalker because it flies over Gurmags, or flies over True Names. This is a solid hand because we get to just keep playing cards, and that's normally how you can win this matchup, or any matchup against blue-white, really, is you just keep playing cards. I'm not really looking for anything, I just wanted to be able to filter out lands. I suppose technically I should have led on... Technically I should have... well, was that incorrect? I don't think so. We'll get a Trop here. Ooh. Yes. Alright. Ugh. Heartbreaking. It does let us set up our next turn better, though. So next turn we fetch, grab a Bayou. Sure. A Wasteland would be absolutely incredible here. Nice. Next turn we run out a Tombstalker with Spell Pierce protection. Oh, ouch. The horror. I'm actually going to run out that instead. So this is really good against... my boy, Baby Burton, how you doing? I know, I'm so youthful. Sprightly. Duh. Not sure what this guy is doing. We're actually going to spell pierce here. Because I don't think he's going to have anything to do. Now, yeah, no, he's not. Ooh, where are you interviewing? Give me deets, girl. I want all of these cards, but I don't know the order. We play the Delver first, followed by that. Oh. Okay, look. I spent enough time with gay people through Yu-Gi-Oh! That actually no, most of them weren't even gay. They were just weird. The hmm. Yeah, but you do that pandemonium shit. Let's go. Escadet, as the children say. Ah, here we go. Let's send a message. So we're going to be able to start swinging for 8 a turn. Oh no. Gosh darn it. Swing at the true name. Do it. You won't. You're scared. Oh, okay. That's cool. Pretty happy to see that. You fool. Don't have the spell pierce. Let's see. If we can far away, bounce the Stoneforge, edict the true name, I think we win. I think. I might be wrong. They might have just the hypest next level plays in the world, and oh no, they have 5 mana. Why would you play Jace here? Like, I get it. I get it. You get to talk. I think it's more important that that doesn't die. Like, not sure what he's doing. Please. Does this work? Did it. Far and away, the best play I've made all day. I'm a child. Yeah, that Goyf is gone. Sad days. Tempting to attack, but I need to be able to block the Stoneforge and just take the trade when he equips it. Which stinks. I really appreciate that Jace right now. Okay. I do not know why you would give me that extra turn. Still don't know why he's giving me all this extra time. He should have just equipped it and gotten the kill on the bug sooner. Like, he needed to just do this way sooner than he did. Because he has given me a chance to, like, salvage the game, despite the fact that he could have killed the insectile aberration like 2 turns ago, and had a chance to start attacking with this Stoneforge. Yes, he wouldn't have had mana up to have counterspell, but he also would be in a much more commanding position. Give me a Veil? A Last Hope? I don't know. A Cantrip? A True Name. What do you have during my upkeep? So, for back to basics, I want... Yikes. That was a pretty sick top deck, not gonna lie. That was pretty good. Well, wait, hold on. Blue, black, black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to pay around him using the GT counters. Nice. We have an answer to a true name or back to basics right now. Oh, goddamn. So we can Goif and Veil? Or we Veil uptick. This is a really intense one. So the Goif's getting bounced. Because he more or less has to. Okay. Or he can. Well, that must mean he has an answer. He must have an answer. Hmm. So he's more or less. He's locked into actually killing the Goif now. Which more than likely means, like, snap plowshares or. Well, he could counsels. Wait, he doesn't have any plowshares in the yard anymore? No, he does not. Oh, he already snapped it back. Well, here's to hoping he has to fetch and cantrip. Boy, this card is really good against GT decks. I wish I weren't so out of practice with the deck, though, because I've been playing. Because last week I was just playing all these weird things. And like Blue-Eyed Omnitel, all these things I just never had any interest in playing before, and I don't necessarily know actually how to play. And so this week, after weeks of not playing Bug Delver, I'm finally going back to it, and ugh. Ugh. Is what I got to say about it. Other hand, we got a lot of cool stuff coming. Like, I'm so excited to just try a lot of weird, janky decks. Potentially with Yawgmoth. I don't know what's taking this guy so long. Because it's not. Why did he put a period in the chat? Eh. Ooh, he has a Spirits 5-0 list? Well, I will have to be giving that a try in the not-too-distant future. I'm going to lose my mind. How are you taking so long? Give kids one brainstorm and suddenly they take forever. Okay. There we go. So we need to hit 2 lands consecutively. And those odds are not looking great. You know. Yeah, not looking super swell for us. Well, hopefully no Snapcaster. Okay. Jesus Christ. Huh. I don't know. Oh, gosh. This is so boring. Why do people, like, take forever to just click buttons? Fate Seal me? How many snaps have you gone through? One snap? Oh, just one? So we got another land. We can potentially blow up the... Okay. Now we can concede. The first game was so close, and the second game was also so close. 3 Mind Sculptor. Well, that is part of Legacy. Another element I failed to consider when playing this deck is that this list is more or less built from the ground up to play with a London Mulligan. Because of the mana base, Bug can generally mulligan harder, and because of, well, the cards you run, you need to mulligan harder because you're on a lot more 2-drops. The downside of I forgot to be siding Bitter Blossom. I feel dumb. There's supposed to be one less Dread of Night, one Bitter Blossom in here. Crap, what was I saying? Yeah, that's fine. Whether or not, as long as it isn't a creature. Okay, I can't actually leave that there. Sci-Fi Emperor. Okay, humans. Okay. Neat. Yes. Let's ponder. Hopefully get a... So let's see, do we want... Okay, we definitely... I think we want that wasteland. Now, I might be an idiot for doing that, depending on what happens. It's either genius or it's idiocy, but based on my last experience playing humans, every time I got wastelanded, I felt like I was going to lose just because I got wastelanded. Let's brainstorm. Oh, thank God. Okay, the rest of this is pretty much all stuff I want, but I'm going to leave that there just in case. We have a Fatal Push, we have Abrupt Decay to get rid of the Aether Vial. This is a very nice situation. Also, Humans is actually a pretty solid deck, I've got to admit. It's far better than I thought it would be. Okay. Nice. Not that I much care. Um, so let's attack with the bug. Let's just run out of Goyf. They don't run Reflector Mage in this anymore, so I feel pretty okay about just playing Goyf. Instead, they're on just 2 Palace Jailers normally. And while that will be annoying if this gets to 4, if we can draw another land and Abrupt Decay that, I think we're pretty much golden, because suddenly they have to play a fair, just slow grindfest in Magic, and Humans is not the best at doing that. 1 or 2? Good call. Good call. Tarmogoyf? Oh, okay. Yeah. Good for you, my dude. Hmm. Before there's a Tomic out there. Now we get to the fun part. I'm really glad I didn't play against any Goyf decks when I was playing Humans online. That just seems really shitty. So, out of board, we want Dread, we want Trophy, we want Charm. We more or less just want to treat this like more Death and Taxes. Sure. Sounds good, my dude. Okay. One fetch land. We'll just swing with the Goyf because we don't need to swing with anything else. Or not the Goyf, we'll just swing with the Bug because we don't need to swing with anything else. We'll play another Goyf because he is a house, and then we will ship it back. So what shall you swing with now? So he needs to get a... He needs a jailer or kite sail to not lose. Humans in Legacy is a very... it's just a fish deck, is what it is mostly called. So... Sure. Thalia isn't going... Nice. So he is on Mantis Riders in this list. This is how we clear his board. So let's see, you can swing for a pretty reasonable sum. So if he swings out, I'm really low. Potentially. So if I take... Don't care about that one. I think I just want this. So you got the Preordain. I'd really like just... So if I swing with one of these, he throws a noble in front of it. I take 6 next turn. Or wait. Okay, time to not think about Mantis Rider. I swing with a Tarmogoyf. He throws noble in front of it. He swings with the rest of his team. I block one of them. I swing with 2 Tarmogoyfs. He throws those 2 in front of it. He swings with his team. I'm not dead. I think it is correct to do that. Because suddenly he has to start sacrificing guys. Now the question is, does he want to use Noble Hierarch, or does he want to use... Interesting choice. This means he can't kill me in 1 turn. Unless he draws... well, no, he can draw a Mantis Rider and it still won't kill me in 1 turn. Yep, so he's either betting on there being no flip for the Delver. So he's betting on there not being a flip for the Delver. Okay. But that was incorrect because I'm just going to attack with all my guys. No. No reason to even flip it. Okay, so we want this, want that. We want Trophy, we want Dread of Knights, because Dread of Knight is pretty okay here, Last Hope. Daze is pretty miserable. Spell Pierce is also pretty bad. Force is there. I think I would rather have just more things that do things. Actually, I want all the forces. I lied. I want all the forcifuls I can get. Him to Turok, not the best. So we just become a lot leaner against Tax's decks. Stop trying to fight on axes that we aren't totally equipped to handle. You ready for Tribal Ninjas, boys? You ready? I hope you're ready. This will be great. I'm so pumped for Tribal Ninjas. This is fine because we have a lot of lands, and that helps a lot against Tax's decks. Champion, not mom. Okay, I feel good. Please just attack with no anythings. Drats, Thalia. Tomic? Good deal, lads. I'm okay with this. Let's take 2. Hopefully flips this. Darn. So if I ponder here... So we want that Abrupt Decay, we want the Brainstorm. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... No, that was incorrect. God damn it. I was supposed to be able to end step Brainstorm, but I screwed up. So instead of end step Brainstorming and being able to flip our Delver and have an Abrupt Decay up the next turn, I guess we're just not. Other hand. Pretty good spot. Last Hope kills off Mother of Runes. Suddenly, we have a blocker. Ooh, Damn, you looking pretty good yourself, Josiah. I can't even see you right now, but I can tell you are looking dapper AF, my guy. Wow. It feels good to affirm yo boy Josiah. Yikes. Okay, so we are going to be in much worse shape now. Both are swinging at... You're not... Okay, good deal. So, let's say we ping him. Alternatively, we kill Tomek. We're up to 4 or 5 goifs. Yeah, then we kill the lieutenant. We run out a goif. And Mantis Rider me now, nerd. He... Sci-fi. This was the kill. This was the target. This was the card that needed to die. I think it's probably right just to swing here. At least get something out of the way. So he's gonna, more than likely, he's going to kill the goif, just because, or actually no, he'll probably kill the bug so that the Tomek doesn't die, or so that the Tomek goes unblocked. Good news, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Slowly but surely, I've gotten a lot more confident with Bug Delver, but ugh, first 2 matches, really close. Damn shame. Got that hot... That's not a Mantis Rider. Huh. So let's see. Swing for 8. And we have a Last Hope alt ready. Next turn, I am going to Brainstorm during my upkeep, so I am able to flip this Delver. Or at least maximize the chances of flipping this Delver. Because I would prefer to, you know, kill him next turn. For anyone who's just tuning in, we are, well, we look like we're going to be 1-2 with Bug Delver. Just default to Brainstorm? Well, that's not safe, my guy. Alright. During that upkeep, Brainstorm. That was, ugh, that was bad. Okay. Wow. The brain farts are real. Didn't click through combat, at least. And I guess that is the one saving grace I got. Okay. So, yep, we are on Spicy Boy Bug Delver today, and we forgot to put Bitter Blossom in the side because we are idiots. And by we, I mean I am an idiot. I want to play more against Taxes because it's a matchup that I never feel like I got enough practice against. Flash Maul. Auto Sneep. I don't know what they're on, but it's gonna be Black Red Reanimator. It wasn't. They went to 5 and didn't automatically Black Red Reanimator me? Well, my word, Miss Scarlet, I ain't. Sorry. Why, Miss Scarlet, I haven't ever birthed no babies. I don't actually know what that's from. I just know that I hate Southern Belle voices, and so, like, my grandmother would say that, and it would just piss me off to no end. They're on Black Red, of course. Of course. Do you have the turn one? Take the Brainstorm? Don't have the Reanimate. I'm so mad. D's 5, bruh. That is the story of my life. Good idea with bad execution. We're just going to concede this one. Alright. Trophy. Jace. Far and Aways. Flusterstorms and Surgicals. Tormod's Crypt. And Golgari Charm. I want the Golgari Charm because... So, sometimes if they're on something like Sneak, it's better. There's really marginal value. Actually, no, I don't even want the Charm. I just want a Prepticase. You're really bad. As are you. Tombstalker is actually worse than most of these other cards, strangely enough. We can get rid of one of these Prepticaes because I still need some number of them, though I'm not happy about it. I think I'm going to trim a True Name. Yeah, this looks about right. Yes. auto keep that for once in my life. They're going to mull to 4 and kill us on turn 1, and I'm just going to be like, huh, well, you know, when you got it, boy, do you definitely have it. I'm not going to play a Delver this turn. I want to have this Flusterstorm up so that when they go to entomb me and then kill me immediately following the entomb, I'm fine. So I am definitely going... Actually, hold on. So I'm looking for a free spell... Any order, shuffle. So if I preordain, I'm looking for a surgical extraction, and well, that's 2 pieces of good interaction. I don't think they have Mind Twist or Hymn to Turok. If they do, you got me, my guys. Okay. What would you like to take? Probably the surgical. Okay. A wasteland off the top actually now is my dream. My dream meme. Well, we're just gonna play a bunch of guys, and we will hope they don't Grizzlebrand us. We're getting Grizzlebranded. Yep. Some days. I hate this card. I despise this card. With every ounce of my being, I hate that card. Well, the good news is that if he attacks and doesn't kill me or make the game state unwinnable, we'll win. But I don't think it's very likely that... I hate this deck. This is my least favorite deck in existence. You see this? You see this black-red nonsense? I'd take a far and away, actually. A far and away would be pretty nice, because we... Sure. Attack. Yeah, cool. You are one abrupt decay away from losing. Mmm. It feels good. Get... I am so smug right now. I am so high on myself right now. Like, way to go. You did it. And then I'm like, well, you also just got really lucky there. And the rest of me understands that, but also, I hate Grizzlebrand. Wait, what was... I don't remember even what library is supposed to be instead. We'll figure it out as we go. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah. Let's see. Alright. Kill me on turn 1. Well, if we make it to turn 2, we're fine. Sorry, if we make it to our turn, we are fine. He's on 4 cards, deciding if he's going to go to 3. Lord bless. Oh, Black-Red Reanimator. I don't like it in the format. I don't... It is all... It's cool, but I would rather have to have Reanimator be like blue-black. Give us stronger Reanimator tools even, but don't give us just a card that is exclusively... Well, this is actually a really good hand. Pushes for just only broken starts. Alternatively, when the London Mulligan was present, there were more blue-black Reanimator lists that... Here's that Texas matchup. Not when I wanted it, but here anyway. Punt. That was a punt. That was the absolute dumbest play I could have made there. The correct play was to leave up blue mana to brainstorm and to have Delver live as well. Good news is I'm not sure what they are doing. Like, I am very confused as to... Okay, so a Mother of Runes. Okay. The world is not totally falling apart. So we have the ability to, if they play a wasteland, we have blood blue. Boy, this is really bad right now. Well, that was my mistake. The one-lander is a very aggressive play on their part. Other hand, it is definitely going to pay out because we need another land in order to do anything. Like, we need another land. Preferably a green source. The hand was fine. The execution was not. So to paraphrase what Hub City said earlier. Well, hopefully we're just able to Delver them. Oh no. We gonna get Flicker Wisped to death. We're just gonna concede this one. We don't have any plays. So out of board, we want this, that. We bring in a lot of cards for this matchup. Spell Pierce, goodbye. Liliana of the Veil, goodbye. Days, get out. Strangely enough, we still want Force of Will. Just because it is, well, really good to have when you need to stop, say, a turn 1 Aether Vial. We have a lot of ways of destroying Aether Vial here, but we're going to keep this. This is a really, really good hand. So we'll grab an Underground Sea, cast Preordain. I want another blue spell to save to pitch. Or if I have to, if it doesn't look like they're going to be doing anything of particular note. Do I want to just Abrupt Decay that? Yeah, I'm going to actually run out a library, and then I'm going to likely Abrupt Decay that in the following turn. Grab a Tropical Island. Now, worst case scenario is they play a Cavern of Souls. Sure. Mm. Now we are going. Now we're definitely in a very favorable spot. Like, this is just. We're at an advantage. I want to be able to run out this last hope next turn, and I can't do that if he has the Thalia out. Hmm. So I'm going to actually just pay some life. Oh, no more blue cards, but that is totally okay. So let's see. I need the Goy Fleeced. I need Tread of Night, and then I need the Underground Sea. No shuffling. We'll play another fish, because we can get rid of our wastelands. And next turn we run out another Dread of Night, and then we win. Easy. Okay. Alright, in this case, I'm actually going to... Well, hold on. Now... There we go. That is what I wanted. Gone. Let's see. So we kill the Sarah Avenger and... Yep. Send it. I don't see them coming back from this. Yeah, that kind of seemed bad for them. Weird. Jace feels very much over the top. So we'll just run with this. We We have a lot of spot removal that... Yeah, we'll keep this. I'm getting rid of that. I know I'm losing tempo on the vial, but another thing is that I'm also stopping them from running out of Thalia. Tropical Island. Are you not going to be able... Oh, he can't because he needs to be able to play 2 drops. Okay. Very interesting. Sure. That's a lot of wasteland effects. Need that Dreadnought. So we're gonna get wastelanded. That's gonna suck. So when they get like the heavy mana deprival plan hands, they are so bad for us. But when they get hands that are sort of just kill you with fair things, they are phenomenal matchups. If we get another fetch, we are still kind of in the shitter. Okay. Wow. Huh. We had 3 lands. I thought it would be enough. I was wrong. The double... Yikes. Ugh. All right. Well, disappointing league. Um, honestly, Mr. Tomo, sometimes I really just need to hear that from you. Mr. Tomo is the best, everyone. I hope you're aware of that. So, Bug Delver is a very fun, strong deck. There are a lot of matchups that feel great and are just good. Like, the downside with running this fun ass deck is that, well, one, there's supposed to be one less days, one more Sylvan Library main, and then that's supposed to be the spot where the Bitter Blossom is. Screwed that up. The downside with this deck is that it is very rough on sequencing because it punishes you pretty hard for every time you missequence anything. And so it requires like a lot of practice and effort. Oh shit. What's it look like, boy? Is it foily? Is it fresh? I hope it's fresh. I don't want it to be stale. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably play this again sometime soon. Cut a... I don't know. So the first match, we got lucky sneak and showed. It happens. The second match was just endless runners on Stoneblade. And then we beat the snot out of humans. We beat up... I don't remember even what... Oh, Black Red Reanimator. And then we lost to Death and Taxes. I like that you... How dare you not have Foil Demonic Tutor and Decree of Pain and... Can we get Spoils Victory Foil? It doesn't matter, Mr. Tomo. You're a monster. My favorite monster. Alright. On that note, everyone, I may stream later as well. Just do a second league because why not? But also, I have a previous engagement, so I will see you all later. Later either being tonight or this week. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. We should go over what people are playing this week. This week, Josh will be streaming Burn on Friday. Richie will be streaming Bant Ramp in Standard on Thursday. And I don't know what anyone else is playing. But you can check us out. You can check out our schedule if you haven't seen it yet. It's down here. I believe, Mr. Tomo. I believe. You can follow me at Almost Omniscient on Twitter. You can check out old videos on YouTube and our Twitch replays. You can get whatever cards you need. Perhaps a foil Decree of Pain. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomo, on our TCG player. And if you're feeling so generously inclined, donate, subscribe. Whatever you feel like, man. All right, guys. It, as always, has been swell. I had a great time outside of really poopy draws and a few matches. And have a good night.